Hi, I'm Nada Hogan, and I am coming to you from the desert in Tucson, Arizona. And why do you care that I'm coming to you from the desert in Tucson? Because 4 years ago, I dreamt up that I did not want to be in a Minnesota winter ever again, at least not for January and February. And so my husband and I made a pact that we will live into living our life completely on purpose and living it exactly how we want to live it. So we are out of Minnesota for January. We're enjoying the beautiful Arizona desert. So I am a spiritual life coach. I'm also an energy codes facilitator. I am a bioenergetic synchronization technique practitioner and a spiritual bioenergetic synchronization technique practitioner, as well as a remote healer. I got into all of this work 12 years ago after my daughter Dara, who was 18 years old, was killed in a car accident. And that event should have killed me, literally, if not physically killed me, at least mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And yet, something happened inside of me where this life force energy kept rising up in the depth of all of that despair. And it caught my attention because I should not have been getting better. Every day I should have been getting worse. At least that's what I thought. And I was getting better. And so I started studying everything that I could about spirituality, about energy and energy work, about quantum science, quantum physics, and what is going on? What is happening? How can I be getting better in the middle of all of this tragedy? And I discovered partially it's our soul purpose, that we sign up for what it is that we live into in this world. And because we are so 100% designed to be able to not only survive the struggles that show up in our life, but to thrive from them, because everything is in service of us. So as a spiritual life coach, I help people connect with the invisible side of their nature. We're very used to our five senses, which are beautiful. It allows us to enjoy this beautiful sun on our skin and see the beautiful scenery around and smell the smells after the rain. All of that, they're beautiful. But that's only one side of our nature. We also have this invisible side of our nature, our intuition, our imagination, our memory, our will, our perception, and our reasoning capacity. And when we use all of those mental faculties, which are invisible, we start seeing the world and navigating in the world completely differently. And all of a sudden, you start finding the things that you want in your life actually start showing up. You become the person you've always dreamed of being. You end up living the life you've always dreamed of living, because this is why you came, to expand your own consciousness, the greater consciousness also, but to expand your own consciousness and to grow into the person you have always dreamt yourself to be. So with the remote healing work, it's pretty much how it sounds. It is remote healing where I work with the energies because it's omnipresent. I work with the energies and the higher self of the person that I'm working with, and the high self of myself to work with the energies of that person for mental, emotional, physical, spiritual healing, whatever the person happens to need. And the same thing with the bioenergetic synchronization technique. It is allowing the conscious mind and the subconscious mind to speak to one another. There's a trap door that tends to close with the conscious and the subconscious mind. And so when something traumatic happens, or scary, or even a little bit frightening, or sometimes just the perception of it is so off, it comes into the subconscious mind, and then the trap door of the conscious mind can hold it in there for an entire lifetime. And we live our life from this limiting perception and limiting belief of what was really true. So the bioenergetic synchronization technique allows the conscious and the subconscious mind to speak to one another. And it allows the energies that are flowing inside of your body. You know that. You feel these energies all the time. You feel this elation when you're happy, and you feel this constriction when you're not so happy. That's all energy. And so when the energy is able to flow by removing the interferences that are happening between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, then all of a sudden these energies are harmonized, and you start seeing life exactly as it is, in your favor, supporting you, for which you came, to expand your own consciousness, to live your dream. Why else would you be here? It makes no sense to be here for any other reason but to live your life fully, on purpose, completely out loud, doing the things that you love doing. And when we do that, my goodness, we completely change the world, because you cannot be upset and angry at that person who cut you off in traffic when you are living your life so completely on purpose. It's my honor and privilege, and I'm grateful to be able to share with you what it is that I do. And I look forward to maybe working with you in the future. And until we meet again, have a beautifully blessed and glorious, abundant day.